Papa Panov. This story was said to have originated in France, but it was Leo Tolstoy who made it famous when he set it in a little village in Russia, to which I shall take you now. In the village lived an old shoemaker, Mr. Panov. Nobody knew his first name, and everyone referred to him as Papa. The last of the light had faded, and the streets were empty as Papa Panov closed the door of his shop on Christmas Eve. With that same sigh he always had on shutting the world out and embracing the empty space of his house, he made his way to the kitchen to fetch some supper. After that, he sat down by the fireside in one of the two tall chairs, blinking away a tear as he looked at the one no longer occupied. On his knee was a big leather Bible, and he ran his fingers over the tooled cover, enjoying the craftsmanship which had made it that way. Tonight he read again the Christmas story, and felt a surge of regret at what he read. Why would no one take that young couple in, he wondered. I would have taken them in, he thought. They could have eaten my food and enjoyed my shelter. Next he read of the shepherds and kings bringing their gifts, and wondered wistfully what he might have given to the great king. His eyes were growing heavy now, and his last thought before he closed the Bible and shut them was, I wish I could have met him. In his dreams, Jesus came to him and told him, You will meet me tomorrow, but look for me carefully. On Christmas morning, Papa Panov was so excited about his visitor. He swept every corner, put on his best clothes, smoothed down his wispy beard, and waited, and waited, and waited. Opening the door, just to check, he looked up and down the street this way and that, but saw no one except the old village road sweeper, ungloved hands already turning blue in the cold. He invited him in, poured him a cup of steaming hot coffee, and told him all about the special guest for whom he was waiting. Hope he comes, said the sweeper, as he headed back out onto the street. It was getting towards lunchtime now, and Papa Panov put some soup on in case his visitor should come. Opening the door again, he saw no one, but a young woman hunched against the cold and carrying a little girl with bare feet. He brought them in, and they warmed themselves by the fire as he gave them soup and bread. Leaving them for a moment, he went into his workshop and fetched a pair of beautiful tiny leather shoes, the best he had ever made. Handing them to the young woman, he glowed with pride as she slipped them on her daughter's feet, and they fitted perfectly. When they left, the young woman looked at him kindly at the door and said, I hope your visitor comes. As the afternoon wore on, there were people in the street, many of them hungry and cold. Papa Panov went out again and again to give them food, but always looking over his shoulder in case his visitor should come. When night fell, he ate a sad supper and fell asleep by the fire again, his heart heavy with disappointment. When Jesus appeared to him once again in his dreams, he asked him, Why didn't you come? Jesus smiled. I did, he said. I came as a sweeper, chilled from his work. I came as a mother, caring for her child. I came as every beggar to whom you gave food. Papa Panov, I came to you on Christmas Day. And Papa Panov knew that it was so.